Hello valued viewers, welcome back to iMUSICWKN-ETC. A commentary on chapter 42 of the book of Genesis. Today, we will dive in and discuss several important lessons that we can learn from Genesis 42, such as repentance, forgiveness, close family relationships, and one and foremost circumstance: our trust in God's plan. In the preceding chapter, the fulfilling of the dreams which Joseph had interpreted. In this and the following chapters we have the fulfilling of the dreams which Joseph himself had dreamed, that his father's family should do homage to him. The story is very broad, particularly of what happened between Joseph and his brethren. Chapter 42 contains a story that is one of the most dramatic stories in the Old Testament. It holds tension, drama, secrets, and surprises. Chapter 42 fulfills and reverses everything that had been done in previous chapters. The crisis at hand is a famine in the land. In the world of the Bible, everyone knows that Egypt is the breadbasket of the ancient world. Egypt was overflowing with food and grain. Famine and blight might curse other regions, but Egypt always seems to have ample reserves. Sit back, relax, and enjoy watching and listening to the book of Genesis chapter 42. Before we proceed to the next chapter of the book of Genesis, please take a few minutes to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Genesis 42 verse 1. Now when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, Jacob said unto his sons, Why do ye look one upon another? Genesis 42 verse 2. And he said, Behold, I have heard that there is corn in Egypt. Get you down thither, and buy for us from thence, that we may live, and not die. Genesis 42 verse 3. And Joseph's 10 brethren went down to buy corn in Egypt. Genesis 42 verse 4. But Benjamin, Joseph's brother, Jacob sent not with his brethren, for he said, Lest peradventure mischief befall him. Genesis 42 verse 5. And the sons of Israel came to buy corn among those that came, for the famine was in the land of Canaan. Genesis 42 verse 6. And Joseph was the governor over the land, and he it was that sold to all the people of the land. And Joseph's brethren came, and bowed down themselves before him with their faces to the earth. Genesis 42 verse 7. And Joseph saw his brethren, and he knew them, but made himself strange unto them, and spake roughly unto them. And he said unto them, Whence come ye? And they said, From the land of Canaan to buy food. Genesis 42 verse 8. And Joseph knew his brethren, but they knew not him. Genesis 42 verse 9. And Joseph remembered the dreams which he dreamed of them, and said unto them, Ye are spies, to see the nakedness of the land ye are come. Genesis 42 verse 10. And they said unto him, Nay, my lord, but to buy food are thy servants come. Genesis 42 verse 11. We are all one man's sons, we are true men, thy servants are no spies. Genesis 42 verse 12. And he said unto them, Nay, but to see the nakedness of the land ye are come. Genesis 42 verse 13. And they said, Thy servants are 12 brethren, the sons of one man in the land of Canaan, and, behold, the youngest is this day with our father, and one is not. Genesis 42 verse 14. And Joseph said unto them, That is it that I spake unto you, saying, Ye are spies. Genesis 42 verse 15. Hereby ye shall be proved, by the life of Pharaoh ye shall not go forth hence, except your youngest brother come hither. Genesis 42 verse 16. Send one of you, and let him fetch your brother, and ye shall be kept in prison, that your words may be proved, whether there be any truth in you, or else by the life of Pharaoh surely ye are spies. Genesis 42 verse 17. And he put them all together into ward 3 days. Genesis 42 verse 18. And Joseph said unto them the third day, This do, and live, for I fear God. Genesis 42 verse 19. If ye be true men, let one of your brethren be bound in the house of your prison. Go ye, carry corn for the famine of your houses. Genesis 42 verse 20. But bring your youngest brother unto me, so shall your words be verified, and ye shall not die. And they did so. Genesis 42 verse 21. And they said one to another, We are verily guilty concerning our brother, in that we saw the anguish of his soul, when he besought us, and we would not hear, therefore is this distress come upon us. Genesis 42 verse 22. And Reuben answered them, saying, Spake I not unto you, saying, Do not sin against the child, and ye would not hear. Therefore, behold, also his blood is required. Genesis 42 verse 23. And they knew not that Joseph understood them, for he spake unto them by an interpreter. Genesis 42 verse 24. And he turned himself about from them, and wept, and returned to them again, and communed with them, and took from them Simeon, and bound him before their eyes. Genesis 42 verse 25. Then Joseph commanded to fill their sacks with corn, and to restore every man's money into his sack, and to give them provision for the way, and thus did he unto them. Genesis 42 verse 26. And they laded their asses with the corn, and departed thence. Genesis 42 verse 27. And as one of them opened his sack to give his ass provender in the inn, he espied his money, for, behold, it was in his sack's mouth. Genesis 42 verse 28. And he said unto his brethren, My money is restored, and, lo, it is even in my sack. And their heart failed them, and they were afraid, saying one to another, What is this that God hath done unto us? Genesis 42 verse 29. And they came unto Jacob their father unto the land of Canaan, and told him all that befell unto them, saying. Genesis 42 verse 30. The man, who is the Lord of the land, spake roughly to us, and took us for spies of the country. Genesis 42 verse 31. And we said unto him, We are true men, we are no spies. Genesis 42 verse 32. We be 12 brethren, sons of our father, one is not, and the youngest is this day with our father in the land of Canaan. Genesis 42 verse 33. And the man, the Lord of the country, said unto us, Hereby shall I know that ye are true men, leave one of your brethren here with me, and take food for the famine of your households, and be gone. Genesis 42 verse 34. And bring your youngest brother unto me, then shall I know that ye are no spies, but that ye are true men, so will I deliver your brother, and ye shall traffic in the land. Genesis 42 verse 35. And it came to pass as they emptied their sacks, that, behold, every man's bundle of money was in his sack, and when both they and their father saw the bundles of money, they were afraid. Genesis 42 verse 36. And Jacob their father said unto them, Me have ye bereaved of my children, Joseph is not, and Simeon is not, and ye will take Benjamin away, all these things are against me. Genesis 42 verse 37. And Reuben spake unto his father, saying, Slay my 2 sons, if I bring him not to thee, deliver him into my hand, and I will bring him to thee again. Genesis 42 verse 38. And he said, My son shall not go down with you, for his brother is dead, and he is left alone. If mischief befall him by the way in the which ye go, then shall ye bring down my gray hairs with sorrow to the grave. If you enjoy watching and listening to our videos, please take a few minutes to comment, like, and subscribe to iMUSICWKN, etc. And don't forget to share this video with your families and friends. Thank you.